good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live from the Saukee Tourney at Vosel Gymnasium for night number 1 of the 2023 Saukee Tourney, presented by Pike Cutting Lumber, Refreshment Services Pepsi, and Blessing Health System. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, and it's basketball time in the land of Lincoln on the boys' side. The girls started last week. The boys kick off this week. Glad you're joining us this evening for game number 1, the PORTA-A Blue Jays and the Payson Seymour Indians. We'll talk more about the matchup, take a look at what else is happening on the schedule throughout the week, and more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve all of your banking needs. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The PORTA-A Blue Jays and the Payson Seymour Indians here in game 1 of the 2023 Saukee Tourney. And, well, when you take a look at the defending champions in the PORTA-A Blue Jays, a new head coach in Stephen Price as he's taken over for this Blue Jays squad, who had a really nice season a year ago. Of course, lost a lot in graduation. When you take a look at the likes of Gavin Artoloni, who was the leading scorer for this squad, along with Cole Roberts, who was a very, very good post player as well. A team that, however, had some guys who really stepped up throughout the season and have guys that have played a lot of minutes as underclassmen. They'll be looking to grow their roles as they enter into this season. We saw a lot of Bryson Shotzik last year. We saw a lot of Keegan Dale with the outside shot. Drew Marr was in the starting lineup as a sophomore quite a bit. Ethan Mahoney is a returning starter. Levi Hoagland, a sophomore they have a lot of hope for, a 6'3" young man. And then, of course, Tobin Taraski, a guy who came in off the bench for Porta. So even though they lost a lot, Jack, there's a lot to look forward to for first-year head coach Price.
Well, right off the bat, we've got downtown Keegan Dale. Right?
That's right.
You know, he became like a celebrity last year. His grandpa enjoyed that as much as anything. But Mahoney, who didn't have to score last year, of course went to route a couple of years ago, has the ability to be a good offensive basketball player. But I like the looks of this entire tournament about the balance of the different teams as I looked at their rosters today, putting them on the sheet, and going, you know what, this could be a very, very competitive tournament.
This PORTA-A squad, of course, when they were youngsters, actually won an IESA state championship, and that's this group of kids, not the kids that were seniors last year. That's this group right here. They actually won that. Drew Marr, I believe, actually was a sixth grader when that happened. So these are kids that are used to having success and looking forward to their time to shine on the court here on the varsity side. Now, Payson Seymour on the other side loses an all-stater last year, and Brian Deeker And, a really big loss, obviously, for the program, 1,000-plus point scorer. But this Payson Seymour program, I'm not sure, Jack, if they realized how close they were. They lost by 6 points to Waterloo-Jabot. Actually, a game that was closer than that throughout. Waterloo-Jabot went on to win the 1A Class State Championship.
I was just talking to Coach Kramberg and Coach Dashinsky about that in the hospitality room, that you played them as tough as anybody did and really had a chance to beat them. And Cole Swartz was like on fire that night. Second half of the season, he looked like his big brother, the way he was shooting the basketball. And don't worry, Brian Deeker's gone, but they left little brother alongside.
They did. Cole Swartz, if he was on fire, there needed to go to the fire department because he's sitting in the stands. But Blake was a good shooter for this squad last year.
The old guy, when he fills things out, he just goes, just says the same thing. I saw an Edwards on there, and you know what I thought of was those days way back when the Edwards boys were really good guards on these teams. But there's no big 6'6" guy that can fly on any of these teams that I've seen so far. But both these teams will be able to shoot the ball. I was talking to Josh Marr a little bit, and he said, Jack, we've got a lot of work to do to be really competitive. Well, when you lose the likes of Artheloni from last year, you always have a lot to do because that kid was as good as anybody in the downstate Illinois.
If you're Payson Seymour, you have a lot to like about the squad. Lane Barker, Wyatt Nyson, Blake Schwartz, all starters returning from a season ago. Nolan Sparks was a part-time starter as well as a freshman. And then, of course, a lot of minutes came off the bench with guys like a Brody Deeker, guys like a Ransom Zinley, guys like an Aiden Freeze. So this is a team that also has pretty good experience, even though you lose your main scorer from a year ago. I think this will be a very, very balanced squad. Also really glad to see that Lane Barker is in the mix here early on, the 5'10 juniors. He did suffer an injury toward the end of the football season, but glad that he's been able to rehab that and be ready to hit the hard court. Game number 2 tonight will feature the Pittsfield Saukees and the Liberty Eagles. That game scheduled to tip off around 7:30 here from Boschel Gymnasium. It's a 5-team tournament. It was supposed to be a 6-team tournament, but Brad Dixon and the Camp Point Central Panthers just keep messing that up as they continue to have success on the gridiron, and will play for the Class 1A state championship on Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning at Hancock Stadium on the campus of Illinois State University. We'll have an audio-only broadcast for you here on Central Illinois Sports. Also, Brian Shoemaker is in Tiger Country for the Beardstown Thanksgiving Tournament. Already a great game underway as West Central and Rushville are battling it out. West Central currently a 30-20 lead with 2:40 to play in the third quarter of that contest. 3 games tonight, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then 4 games on Saturday from Beardstown. And all you'll be able to watch or listen to 28 total contests throughout the week on Central Illinois Sports, and that's only made possible because of our sponsors. And we pause on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to hear from some of them right now.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, just under 9 minutes away from tip-off of this contest between the PORTA-A Central Blue Jays and the Payson Seymour Indians in the opening contest of this 2023 Saukee Turkey Tourney. You know, when this tournament first started back in the 2007-2008 school year, so the fall/winter of 2007, it was a 5-team tournament at that time. It was Pittsfield and Liberty, Springfield Lutheran, Pleasant Hill, and I believe the 5th team at that point in time
Western, I think.
was Western. Yep, Payson would come on a little bit later. We saw Pleasant Plains at times. We saw Hannibal at times. You had Alton Marquette for a year. You had Illini West. Macomb has come through here. Lovejoy. You've seen a lot of different teams come and go, Jack, but nobody other than Pittsfield has won this thing more than the Payson Seymour Indians, and Tyler Dushinsky's squad would like to start off the season with a victory and a tournament championship as well.
I thought it was interesting, the new head coach, Coach Price of Porta, said, you know, one of the nice things for us is we don't have to play 2 games in any one day. And you know, he could have complained about driving 4 times, but instead he was happy they only had to play 1 game a day. And I think, you know, it's just like with anything in life. It's your attitude when you come in and how you take the things that are given to you, and I really was impressed with that.
This is a PORTA-AC Central program that, AC Central, especially over the years, is a basketball-rich tradition. On the Porta side, maybe not quite as much on the hard court, but as a program for the last several years has been very, very competitive, and we get to see a lot of this PORTA-AC squad here at the Winchester tournament at several regular season opportunities. And one of the things you always notice about PORTA-AC Central squad, Jack, is they have kids that just aren't afraid to scrap.
AC Central, the best program probably for a 10-year period of time, until I jokingly told Bill Reynolds they co-opted with Virginia, and then that really brought them down for a while. But they in Porta got a lot of those AC kids back out with Arthur coaching, and if they can keep that good mix of the two, and then, of course, find a family that's got twin boys and then a couple other ones in the Muellers that were pretty good over the years, that didn't hurt him either.
It did not hurt a bit. Of course, when you talk about a program that's been about as consistent as anyone in our region, Payson Seymour is that program.
You know, when Brian Ray left, you kind of wondered what would happen, but Tyler Dushinsky was hungry for the opportunity to be a head coach after being an assistant at Liberty on some very successful teams, helping in Quincy for a while. He brings that Q&D mentality, and Tyler's a good mix with these kids. He's really got them playing hard for him.
Q&D mentality, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but no, we like to give Tyler a hard time.
I told him I wouldn't yell for him when he was in high school.
I was going to tell him that Mike Fitch is coming home for Thanksgiving. He wanted to know if he still wanted to start that fight that he was trying to pick at the pit one day many, many moons ago.
Kind of like the kid from Route that wanted to pick one with him. He didn't want anything to do with that.
Probably not a great idea. Well, throughout the week, Jack, you're going to see a lot of great matchups. Of course, the second game, Pittsfield and Liberty, and we'll talk more about that once things get moving on in this one. But I think you're right. I think you're going to see a great balance in this tournament, and you're going to see an opportunity for good games each and every night. And we invite folks to come out and watch the games in person. And, of course, if they can't make it, we invite them to join us here on Central Illinois Sports.
I think that's one of the things, folks. It's basketball season for everybody, but Camp Point Central and Bowling Green in the area, get out to the gym. It's not cold. The popcorn's tasty. You can get some nachos, enjoy a lot of basketball throughout the week, and get your family together. It's a little bit of a reunion. We'd love to see you pack Voschel Gymnasium in the way that it should be, and it has been over the years.
It is dark, though, and I don't know why. It seemed darker today than it has been the rest of the time, and that means winter is coming, and it'll be here soon enough. And you know it's basketball season when you get to see Tim Crumwoody, Shiloh
Savage.
Yeah, Shiloh, and Dave Bishop.
Well, yeah, it's always Christmas when you get to see Dave Bishop, I always say, and he came in with a big handshake today, and you know, Dave's Dave. He's as knowledgeable as anybody out there. It's a pretty good refereeing crew. They'll do a good job, and you'll know they're here, but they'll do a good job.
Was he at the football game Saturday, you think?
I bet he was.
He's a big supporter of the Greenfield Tigers.
He told me about how well my team played. And I said, well, I don't play much. I did graduate from there, but we didn't beat anybody when I was playing. And I said, kind of like when you played, Dave. He said, well, we won a lot. And I said, you must have had a lot of talent around you.
That is very, very true. We do appreciate the officials. It's still an issue throughout the United States on shortages of officials. And if you'd like to learn more about how to become an official, you can visit ihsa.org and find out more about how you can get certified to call some of these contests.
I liked what AC Central did. They had officiating classes for their high school kids, but they had Alan Merriman come over and teach them. I didn't even know Alan was still around.
Alan Merriman, of course, a long time
the Hall of
official.
Famer.
Worked the state tournament a number of times, and probably, honestly, as far as longevity goes, probably worked for about as long as anybody other than Barry Wright.
Well, and the thing is when I say he was a Hall of Famer, it meant a lot. And then Barry Wright got in the Hall of Fame, and everybody went, oh, I don't know. Barry, I'm glad you're listening tonight and watching, and I'm sure you'll add a few things throughout the night too, but we appreciate all of you, and we've had a lot of fun with those guys over the years. And Charlie paid Barry some pretty big compliments at the Winchester tournament over the years and how he handled some irate coaches. And that's what we need, more people who've got a good level head that want to go up and down the court and get some exercise.
Take a look at keys to the game in this contest. First of all, for Payson Seymour, Wyatt Nyson's one of the few seniors on this squad, and they're really going to be leaning on him for some leadership on the court, off the court, a guy that's going to have to take control of things. He's a 3-year starter, Jack, good athlete, but his role this year is really going to have to grow in a number of ways.
Oh, they got to have that middle presence, but I have to say, with Brian Deeker, he would go outside and shoot the three. And when it comes to Tyler Dashinsky's squad, he's not going to tell them they can't shoot the three. In fact, when I watch them warm up, even their big guys get behind the arc. They like to put it up, and they can make their fair percentage of them during this game.
And for this PORTA-A squad, obviously you're looking for offense, and not everybody's going to be able to put up the type of numbers that they had last year, and a couple of guys in Cole Roberts and Gavin Arthelone. So these are guys that are going to have to spread that out a little bit more and have to have people not try to do too much.
Won't we always wonder how good they could have been if Roberts could have stayed healthy through the whole year? Because, I mean, he was a force to be reckoned with when we saw him early in the season.
He definitely was, and yeah, just too bad you see some of those injuries from time to time, and he was a good player. Just didn't get to finish it off the right way. We'll step aside for a break here. When we come back, we'll have the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports.
We can't finish the toys.
I know exactly where to go.
It's a Christmas emergency!
I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting lineups are brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. Well, both teams are 0-0 on the season. Good records coming into the year. Let's be the visiting team first of all. The Payson Seymour Indians. Tyler Dashinsky's squad will start the following. At a guard, a 5'10 junior, Lane Barker. At a second guard, he is a 6'2" junior, Blake Schwartz. And the third guard is the 6'1 sophomore in Nolan Sparks. Wyatt Nyson starts at a forward. He's a 6'3 senior. And Brody Deeker starts at a guard/forward position. He's a 6'1 junior. Deeker, Sparks, Schwartz, along with Barker for this squad from Payson Seymour. For the PORTA-A Blue Jays, Stephen Price, the head coach. They'll start at a guard, a 5'9 junior, Griffin McClure. At a second guard, a 5'8 senior, and Keegan Dale. And Drew Marr starts at the third guard. He's the 5'10 junior. Levi Hoagland will start at a forward, a 6'3 sophomore. And at the other forward will be the 6'3 senior in Ethan Mahoney. Mahoney, Hoagland, Marr, Dale, and McClure for the PORTA-A Blue Jays. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We get ready for tip-off next on Central Illinois Sports.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Thank you to Great Rivers Bank for being our pregame show sponsor. Again, you'll find them in Berry, Liberty, Hannibal, and Pittsfield, and online always at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, just about ready for tip-off. The Payson Seymour Indians in the visiting blue uniforms, white numbers here tonight, and PORTA-A Central in the home whites with the blue numbers and black trim. Jumping center for Porta will be Levi Hoagland. He'll jump against Wyatt Nice and sit back and enjoy high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Dave Bishop steps into the center circle, gives some last-minute instructions, and the tip is up and controlled by Payson Seymour. So the Indians get the possession to start the night. On the right side, Schwartz has it behind the arc against the man-to-man pressure of PORTA-A. Dribble drive in by Sparks, kicks to the wing, and Barker. Deeker gets his first touch of the night, trying to turn the corner. Kicks it back out. Schwartz, dribble drive in. Tough turnaround shot, won't fall. Gets his own board. Shot fake and missed it, but fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots, Jack. And that's something we didn't mention in the pregame, the difference in fouls this year and how that goes. You want to explain that?
Well, 5 fouls per quarter will cause you to have that 1-and-1 or 2-shot foul. No 1-and-1s anymore.
1-and-1s are dead.
Schwartz on the free throw line. First point of the night doesn't come his way on the first one.
Our scoreboard throughout the night and the season brought to you by PCRE Real Estate and Auction. If you're looking to buy or sell hunting ground, recreational property, commercial or residential, check out PCRERealestate.com.
Blake Schwartz gets a second. It's 1-0 Payson in the early going.
Indians with the early 1-0 advantage. They'll set up on that 1-2-2 three-quarter court press. Keegan Dale to Marr into the front court left side. The ball goes to Griffin McClure. Didn't see McClure a ton on the varsity last year. He is a 5'9 junior. Little zone defense, and Porta trying to dissect that here in the early going. Just underway in the opening quarter. 1-0 the lead. Stephen Price calls out the new play call for his squad, trying to direct some traffic out there as Marr. To Dale on the wing. Gets it over on the left side to McClure. Now they'll get involved in the man in the middle, and Hoagland, he'll try to bull his way in, but will be called for the charging foul.
First turnover of the ball game. Hogan picks up the foul. Second team foul on the Porta Blue Jays, and it'll be Payson ball leading 1-0 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Just under 7 minutes left first quarter.
Back into the half-court man for the Porta defense here. Schwartz works it to Barker on the right wing. Puts it on the deck one time. Good ball movement in the corner. The ball gets to Schwartz. Sparks, Barker around the horn. It goes to Deeker. Shot fake and a drive. Kicks to the wing and Nyson. Nyson off the dribble. Spin move, hangs in the air. Gets it to go on a pretty move by Wyatt Nyson. And makes this contest a 3-0 lead for Payson Seymour.
A lot of people don't see the zone, and it'll mess you up until you kind of get a flow.
Here's a steal now. Barker with the larceny layup at the other end is good. And makes it 5-0 Indians. Trying to dissect this 1-2-2 three-quarter court is PORTA-A and having a little trouble here getting the ball moving quickly enough to get the zone to move around. Here's a high pass knocked out of bounds by Wyatt Nyson.
Nyson is such a good athlete and a good jumper. Got that, what do you call that, kinesio tape? What do you call it? How do you pronounce
Yes,
it?
KT tape, yep. Kinesio tape.
Yeah, KT. That's much better for me.
A lot easier when you just shorten it down, right?
Right. Liberty's got some sharp-looking new warm-ups.
Yeah, they do. Out top, Keegan Dale. There's a pass. It's kicked out of bounds. Stays on the sideline here for Porta-A.
They also got a couple tall Sparrow boys we'll see in the next game. I'm looking forward to that.
Out of bounds on the sideline, deep in the corner. That's another little bit of a difference in some things, where the ball is inbounded from now. A little bit of a change in the rules.
Had to have a reason to go to Vegas for that NFHS meeting, I guess.
You can bet on that. Keegan Dale right side. Extra pass out top to McClure. Gets it in the middle to Marr. Turnaround shot, free throw line. Off the iron, no good. Mahoney, rebound putback is good. And the Blue Jays on the board for the first time tonight on the offensive rebound and putback. Quickly into the front court come the Indians. Schwartz looks to break his man down off the dribble. In the corner, Deeker. 3 ball on the way is an air ball. Rebound comes down to Hoagland for Porta-A. Pushes it quickly to McClure into the front court. Little crossover dribble. Gets to the top of the key and Keegan Dale. To Hoagland in the corner. Passes tipped. Will go out of bounds. It stays on this end with the Blue Jays as Payson's man got a hand on it.
Marr and Dale both can hit the 3. You got to pay attention to where they're at all times.
Ball inbounded in the backcourt, just under 4 minutes, 52 seconds to play in the first. 5-2, kind of a low-scoring one to start this one.
West Central controlled second half, 53-20.
Kind of looks like opening week basketball, Jack. It's not always the prettiest thing. Here's a turnaround shot, and a nice job by finding the opening in the zone by the Blue Jays. Shot good by Marr and cuts the Payson Seymour lead to a single point.
Yep, right up there where if you get a steal or a stop, you can have our first lead change of the season.
Parker with the right side, Dale up on him. Ooh, had the pick and roll with Deeker. Instead, left side goes to Schwartz. Puts it on the dribble. They know they've got to get up on him. He can shoot it from anywhere.
This Deeker doesn't set the picks his brother did, but he jolted the teeth on that one.
Nice. Deep in the corner, Schwartz. Quick release 3, no good. Rebound run down by McClure, his first. McClure takes it into the front court. Blue Jays trying to take their first lead of the contest. Halfway through this opening quarter. Here's a pass stolen away by Barker, his second steal of the evening. To Deeker, into the front court it goes to Nyson for the pull-up 3. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Nyson, and extends the lead out to 4, 8-4 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Second biggest lead. They've led by 5. Nyson with 5 in the game.
Here's good ball movement. Down low to Mahoney off the front iron, no good. Rebound fought for, tipped around, comes to Drew Marr. He'll pull up on a jump shot, and Johnny on the spot that time was Drew Marr with his second basket of the game. 8-6 the scores. Now things picking up a little bit more. Porta's done a good job finding guys into some openings in the zone and have gotten some high percentage shots the last couple times down the court. Here's Barker, going to fire a 3, right side, rattles home.
He's got 5 also.
Barker with the tray. The lead is 5 for the second time tonight for Payson Seymour. Here's a pass tip, Dan Stoneman away. Turnover number 4 by Porta-A. Into the front court, Deeker. Barker back to Deeker for a 3. Back iron, no good. And they'll call a push off on Wyatt Nyson on the rebound.
Nyson will pick up the foul. That will be his first, team first of the game. 2 on Porta, 1 on them. Now Shotsky into the game for the first time. Bryson Shotsky as he will sit down Keegan Dale.
Bryson Shotsky is a 6-foot senior. Saw him on the football field this year as well. And now we have a foul as the ball was coming toward the front court.
Schwartz going to pick that one up, I do believe. His first, team second in the last 5 seconds. 2 team fouls apiece. 2:40 left first quarter. 11-6 Payson. Porta trying to keep that from growing bigger than it is right now.
The Indians have brought Jordan Martin onto the floor, a 5'9 junior for Payson Seymour. He's playing the defense out of the point of this press.
Think he's Richie's brother?
I don't know.
Richie was a hard-nosed player.
He was a good player. I really liked Richie Martin. That's another guy they really miss. Maybe not as far as offensively, but just grit.
Role player extraordinaire.
Here's Hoagland down in the paint. Good catch. Kept his feet steady. Shot no good. Mahoney muscles that rebound away. Gets it out to Shotseek. Dribble drive in. Floater up back iron. No good. But a foul called here, and Bryson Shotseek will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Payson will have the foul. It's going to be the second on Nyson. That's bad news. Third team foul. Checking in for Payson will be Aiden Freeze, as I think Nyson will come out. Shot thick with the free throw, up and good. His first.
Alana Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Located on the south side of the square in Pittsfield, moving to their new location on the campus of Illini Community Hospital soon. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Bryson shot second, up good also, makes it an 11-8 game.
Good contest here to start this 2023 Saukee Tourney. Sparks brings it across as he plays the point. A little smaller lineup now without Nyson out there. Now Schwartz drives in, the C's parted, and he went to the hoop for 2.
Give him 3 on the night.
And extends that lead back out to 5. In the corner left side, Hoagland turns down to 3. Down to Marr. Hands all over him from behind, and this will be the 4th team foul, so we're 1 foul away from seeing the first bonus situation of the season. Again, it's 5 fouls per quarter. It resets every time.
Brody Deeker picks up the foul. 4 team fouls. Ball out of bounds to Porta.
Inbounds pass comes to Mahoney. Tried to bank it in, no good. Hoagland, rebound, put back, won't fall. Hoagland fighting for it again. They'll say knocked out of bounds off of Deeker, and it will stay with Porta-A Central.
4 offensive rebounds for Porta in the game.
Inbounds pass left side. Quick 3. McClure won't fall. And the rebound run down by the Payson Seymour Indians, Jordan Martin.
What a nice position by Martin on that.
Also fresh into the game, Aiden Freeze. Freeze, one of the seniors on the squad, a 5'10" man. Sparks with it on the right side. He'll try the drive in. Denied there. Good defense by McClure. Sparks gets it back behind the arc. Out top the Deeker. Little dribble drive into traffic. Out of control, and I think we'll see a travel here, and we will.
First turnover of the game against the Payson Seymour squad.
Have not seen a jump ball yet in this game. 1:16 to play in the first. Porta down by 5, but on the attack. Seeing guys trying to figure out what their roles are going to be. Here's Marr. He says, I like getting this ball in the high post and scoring. How about 2 more?
Marr's got 6.
And with a minute to play in the first quarter, it's a 13-10 contest. Payson the lead and the basketball now back in their possession. Schwartz drives in. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound secured by McClure. McClure takes it quickly into the front court. Finds Marr. Ooh, good ball movement down to Hoagland, and he'll put it up in for 2 and cut this down to a 1-point game. Terrific transition style that time by the Blue Jays.
4-0 run by Porta now. They're right back in it.
Ball on the left side. Drive in by Martin. Draws the contact on the floor, the official tells us.
Either going to be Hoagland or Shotzik. Let's see who the guilty party is. Looks like Hoagland's going to pick it up, will he not?
No, it's going to go on Mahoney. That'll be his 2nd and team 3rd.
Mahoney 2nd, team 3rd.
So kind of the biggest guys on both teams with 2 fouls. Some changes both ways. We see Tobin Taraski in for the first time for Porta, and for Payson Seymour fresh into the game. He is young Mr. Nicholas Boone, the 6'2 junior. 25 seconds to play in the period. 13-12. Payson has the lead, trying to hold for 1. No shot clock here yet. It's probably coming, folks. Here's a drive in by Schwartz. Got into a triple team. Ball stripped, stolen away. McClure trying to gain the possession. Drives into the front court. Ooh, nice little dish off on the right side. Shot seek. His shot won't fall. That's because he's hacked in the act, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Going to be Aiden Freeze picking up the foul, I do believe. Yep, Freeze will pick it up. That is the 15th foul, but it's a shooting foul anyway. Shotzik back to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2. Making 3 for 3, and we're tied at 13, first tie of the day.
Bowlers Universe open every Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. Always a good time at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Do not foul Shotzik. He just gave his team their first lead of the day.
6 seconds to play in the first. Payson trying to beat a buzzer. Schwartz, 3-ball on the way. Launch no good. Rebound to Raski. 3-quarter court shot. Buzzer won't fall. And we head to second quarter action. After 1, Porta-A 14, Payson Seymour 13. Glad you're alongside on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Ready to start second quarter action. PORTA-A Central on top 14-13. They took the lead near the end of the first quarter. They get the ball to start the second.
Payson 5 of 12, 2 of 6 from the arc. Porta 5 of 11, 0 of 2 from the arc, but Porta is 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Shoptick with all of those.
14-13, the lead for the Blue Jays, and the basketball in their possession. Here's a three. McClure rattles in and out, no good. Rebound to Schwartz for Payson Seymour. Pushes the tempo into the front court. It's Schwartz out there along with Boone, Freeze, Barker, and Sparks for the blue-clad Indians. Here's a nice back cut. Sparks puts it on the floor one time. Left-hand shot won't fall. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Payson. No, excuse me. It'll be Porta-A basketball.
Jet Carrick into the game for the first time. He'll sit McClure down.
Saw Jet play some last year on the varsity level and some reserve moments. Also, we see Brady McKinney out there. Or how about just Kinney? No Mick. Unless he goes to McDonald's. Shotzig with it out top. Drives in, kicks it back out to Kinney. Brady Kinney is a 5'11 senior. On the left side on the floor with it goes Jet Carrick. And by on the floor, I mean the dribble and then Jet Carrick. And a foul here on the Indians.
Freeze will pick up his second. First team foul of the second quarter on either team.
That'll be the difference, Jack. They had 5 in the first quarter, so in the old days it'd be the 6th, and it'd be 1 away from a 1-and-1. Not so much these days. Here's a ball on the missed shot by Shotzig. Rebound tipped around and finally grabbed by Schwartz, his third. He'll turn and take the ball into the front court himself. 7:03 to play in the half. No score here in the first minute of this second period. And now an offensive foul going to be called on Blake Schwartz.
Schwartz is second, team second, turnover number 3. That's big because Nyson's already playing with 2, Freeze with 2, now Schwartz with 2, and here comes Jordan Martin into the game, and I think he'll set Schwartz down. You know, it's hard to play with that 2 fouls in the second quarter, but lots do. Nicholas Boone takes up a lot of space out there. Football player for Minden Unity Payson this year. Out fresh on the basketball court. Coach said he just keeps getting better all the time.
Good athlete. Here's Kinney left side for 3. Brady Kinney fresh off the bench and in for a tray. Kinney with the 3 makes it 17-13, a 4-point lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Biggest lead, of course, for Porta.
Ball movement by Payson Seymour. Barker has it, trying to turn the corner. Kicks it out to Boone. Over to Freeze. Out top Sparks. That shot 3 with the answer, and he knocks it down.
His first 3 of the game.
17-16 the score. Good contest here. Wow. This team's playing at a nice level to start this season. 6:11 to play in the half. Shotseek with it on the right wing.
First game, shooting around 40-45%. Not bad. Getting good rebounds. Playing good defense.
Trying to feed the ball into Taraski. Pass was a little wide. Taraski couldn't corral, and a turnover the 5th on the Blue Jays. Shotseek sits down as Keegan Dale returns for Porta-A Central.
Second lead change could come our way right now as Payson trails 17-16 with just under 6 minutes left in the half.
Here's Sparks toward the right wing. Lost his footing. That's because he was bumped by Dale.
Keegan Dale picks up his first team foul number 1 in the second quarter.
What do you think about that rule change? It's supposed to take away, it's a safety rule, they say. There's a lot of injuries that happen on rebounding and
well, I took away one of our favorite things, the Band-Aid in the bucket. You know, well, no, you can still have the Band-Aid in the bucket. You just can't have the 1 and bonus anymore.
The 1-on-1's dead. Right side, Sparks. How about another 3? And how about a lead for Payson Seymour, 19-17.
We saw Sparks with the ability to shoot the ball at the end of last year.
He's just a sophomore.
That didn't mean anything at Payson. If you're a freshman, you can shoot, you're going to play.
Yeah, if you can shoot, you can play anywhere, right?
That's right.
Right side with it is
Why couldn't
Carrick.
play?
It's especially better as now Jet Carrick will be called for the double dribble. It's especially good if you can shoot and make.
I was always a good shooter. I could hit the floor almost every time.
5:23 to play in the half. 19-17 the lead for Payson Seymour. Indians wearing the blues tonight have the basketball back in their possession.
Better find out where Sparks is at, hey?
Barker now drives in, kind of bullies his way to the basket, draws the foul on the floor, I believe, here.
See what Tim Kremwood has to say. It's going to go against Carrick. That'll be his first, team second of the second quarter.
We'll call it a shooting foul.
Yeah, going to shoot. Barker's going to be at the free throw line. He's got 5 on the night. His team leads 19-17. They've led by as much as 5 a couple of times. 5:10 left in the half. And the lefty dribbles about 4 times, puts it up, and misses the first off the back of the rim.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. You can also get a digital copy to learn more on their website.
So Barker will try it again. He's got 5 points on the night. Trying to give his team a 3-point lead, makes the adjustment, and now he has 6.
2017 with 5 minutes, 7 seconds to play in this first half.
Just a tray away from our second tie.
Keegan Dale with the ball, finds Marr out top. McClure in the corner, Hoagland. 4 out of the 5 starters here for Porta. In the corner, left side, McClure, 3, rims in and out, no good. Rebound down to Martin.
Give him 2.
Pushes the ball to Barker into the front court. Sparks puts it on the deck. Little back and forth action and said, hello, Lane Barker, as the ball came his way.
The ball's coming to you. Get ready.
Martin hands the ball off to Nicholas Boone. Now to Freeze.
Nicholas Boone would have been a good one for Todd Plattner's offense, wouldn't he?
Big, strong kid. I bet you're going to set some good picks before the season's over. Sparks with it now out between the circles. 4:17 to play in the half. Man-to-man defense by Porta, as it has been throughout most of the night.
Payson's top 2 offensive players on the bench. They're still having the lead right now.
And probably their 2 most seasoned guys. Here's Sparks, how about another 3? No good this time. McClure with the rebound. He'll push it into the front court. Dribble drive in, out of control. McGitt's bailed out. Is a foul going to be called? Aggressiveness sometimes does get rewarded, and he will be rewarded as he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Free's going to pick up his 3rd foul, 3rd team foul the second half, shooting foul. McClure goes to the free throw line looking for his first points. He's got 3 boards. His team trails 20-17. 3:57 left in the half. First one no good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, and commercial loan. Call Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404.
2 guys with 2 fouls, 1 with 3 for Payson. Second one by McClure is good. His first point of the night, 20-18 now.
2-point game. Just under 4 minutes to play in this first half. Here's Barker left side, lets it fly. Lefty can't connect. And McClure runs down yet another board. He'll slow things down now. Kick it to the corner. 3-point shot. Bryson Shotzek won't fall. Long rebound. Oh, good hustle by Hoagland. Throws a pass too high for Dale, but right there to grab it is Griffin McClure. Second chance opportunity here. Shotzek on the left side. Free throw line to Marr. Marr, good up and under move, and another 2 points for Drew Marr.
Got 8 on the night. We're tied at 20. Marr with good body control.
20-20 here. 3:13 to play in the half on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Perfect vision there. Where's the eye doctor? Ought to be sponsored now.
Happens so often. Here's a 3 on the way, kind of an ill-advised shot by Martin. Rebound fought for. Marr comes out of the scrum with it, coast to coast. Off the window, no good, but fouled on the play by Brody Deeker, and Marr heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Brody Deeker picks up his 2nd foul, 4th team foul, so 2 shots after this. 2 shots right now on this one, too. Marr to the free throw line, leads everybody with 8 points on the night, tied at 20. Looking for our 3rd lead change at the 2:56 mark. Tim Kremwood comes to the bench to talk to the scorers as Marr goes to the free throw line. First one is up and good by Drew Marr.
Real and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Hey, folks, you're doing your holiday shopping. Don't forget to stop by Real Nut and Twine. They have a large array of concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, indoor and outdoor wall hangings, and much, much more. Stop by and see them or call 217-285-5013.
Porta 6 of 7 from the free throw line, and I jinxed him naturally.
Why do you have to do such a thing?
Well, it's just, I tell you, it's a talent I have.
2:47 to play in the half. Payson Seymour with the basketball, down by a single point.
Looking for our fourth lead change.
Sparks kicks to the right side. New man in the game, letting it fly. Shot it up, no good. Landon Gooding, the freshman. Rebound goes out of bounds and stays with the Indians.
Got to like Nicholas Boone's aggressiveness out there, keeping the ball alive, don't you?
2:34 to play in the half. Boone gets it on the inbounds, has already used the dribble. Tried to do the ball handoff, out of bounds off of Barker. And one referee pointed one way, one pointed the other, and they'll say it stays on this end.
Stephen Price was begging for a little bit of something different, but the young new coach won't get that. Where was Stephen before? Do you know? Somebody knows? Send me a text, 217-473-5151. Where was Stephen Price before this year?
2:25 to play in the half. Boone puts it on the deck. Gets it out top, Sparks. Ball handoff on the left side now, Martin. Little three-guard weave. Now Barker takes a shot from inside the free throw line. Rattles in and out, no good. Hoagland with his fourth board. Marr into the front court. Beats Hoagland in the post. Kind of a tough pass and is foul on the floor. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Shoot two because of the 5 fouls. That will go against Gooding, his first, team 5th. 2 free throws to be shot by Levi Hoagland, so it really doesn't make any difference whether it's on the floor or not. Hoagland will shoot the first, up, in and out, no good. After making 6 in a row, they've missed 3 of their last 4.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Second one after the rebound by Gooding, who got knocked to the floor. He recovers.
Ball goes the way of Payson Seymour, 1:50 to play in the half.
Hoagland missed them both, by the way.
Here's a tough pass out to Martin, and he double dribbled. And a turnover on the Indians. Taraski back into the game for Porta. He'll replace Hoagland.
Both teams going deep on their bench in this first game of the season. Payson can do that. They've got 17 on their roster.
1:43 to play in the half.
Porter's got 16.
Shotzzy going to try a 3. No good. Foul under the basket. It'll head the other way.
Yep. On the rebound, Taraski's going to pick up the foul. His first, team 3rd of the quarter. 1:36 left, second quarter action. 21-20 Porta. We've been stuck on that one for about a minute. They're looking for alumni to play in the band on Wednesday night. If you're a Saukee alum, bring your instrument and come on out.
1:28 to play in the half here. Get the drive in. Barker trying to do a little one-on-one. Gets caught down low and has the ball stolen away.
He just was going to have a problem there.
Shotzzy to the window and in for 2. 23-20.
First bucket mark for Shotzzy after making 4 free throws.
1 minute to play in this half, and then a legal screen. Moving screen.
Shotzzy picked up the foul, his first, team 4th.
Huh. It's a call against Porta.
I was going to say, wasn't Payson on the offense? Not an illegal screen, but he tried to go through the screen, I guess would be the better explanation.
Under a minute to play in the half, I'd say so. Sparks with it.
Both teams in the 2-shot foul situation now, first time this season.
Sparks hands it on the right side to Boone. Now back to Sparks for a 3, no good. Boone, big rebound underneath, and it's bumped from behind. He'll shoot 2.
Boone will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 2 for 4 is Payson on the night. Fouls on Marr, his first, team 5th. 2 shots for the big boy and Nicholas Boone. Solid haircut, big-shouldered young man. No wonder he played football. Just a junior. First one up, and he's across the line, so that'll be a violation. Hadn't played much basketball since about 5th grade, his coach told me. Second one up, no good. Rebound comes off the other way. That's to Taraski, his second.
Chance to expand the lead, but instead a turnover as it was too high for McClure to handle.
Both had 6 turnovers. Now Porter with 7. Here comes Nyson and Swartz back in. Also checking in is Brody Deeker, so they got those starters back in for the last 35.6.
23-20 the lead for Porta. Pacing the ball, length of the court to go.
14-13 after 1 quarter. That was Porter with the lead, by the way.
And they're looking to end the half of the lead, but Payson trying to do something about it here. Looks like they'll try to hold for 1. Dale out playing hard defense against Barker near the half-court line. Free throw line, it goes to Deeker. He's held by Shotzik and will shoot 2.
Shotzik second, team foul 6, 5 or more in the quarter, makes you shoot 2. So Payson will go to the free throw line and multiple substitutions after the first free throw. Of course, they'll make you shoot the first one before. That's Brody Deeker at the free throw line. 23-20 Porta, 13.7 seconds left in the quarter. Deeker's good on his first point of the night.
Moose Lodge 420. Check them out each Friday for their Friday meal special. It's a new special each week. The Moose Lodge, the food's hot, the drinks are cold. Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
Deeker, if he makes it, will get a chair. Swartz is out. Also Nyson out. He's playing on the offensive side. He can make it a 1-point game with this one. Up and good.
23-22. As into the contest comes Landon Gooding. On the other side, we'll see Kinney return for Taraski.
Payson led by 5. Porter's led by as much as 4. They lead by 1 with 13.4 ticks left in the second quarter.
McClure will bring it into the front court. With 10 seconds, right side to Dale. Works off the screen. McClure over to Shotzik with 5. Out near the volleyball line. McClure, deep 3, no good. Might have shot a hair early. Didn't fall either way, and we head to halftime. After a first half of basketball action, it's the Porta-A Blue Jays 23, the Payson Seymour Indians nothing. Back with the Little Jess Motors halftime show next on Central Illinois Sports.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Stotsy Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotsy Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotsy Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's a 23-22 lead for the Porta-A Blue Jays over the Payson Seymour Indians at the halftime break. And Jack's got a look at your halftime stats.
All on the Little Jess Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Quincy, Illinois at 3431 Main Street, Quincy halftime show. Well, after one quarter, it was 14-13 Porta. At the end of the half, they lead by one, 23-22. We've had three lead changes in between, and a 13-20 all tie in the ball game. Two of those, 7 turnovers on Porta and 6 on Payson Seymour. 23-22, the halftime lead. Porta 13 rebounds, 8 for Payson, and Porta has the 1-point lead. We'll tell you about individual and team shooting after these.
Jersey's World, Jersey's World, party time, excellent. Party on, James. Party on, Todd.
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer. We love beer.
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 23-22, Porta with the lead. They're shooting 9 of 16 from the field. That's 60%, 2 of 7 from the arc. They are 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Advantage Porta on that one. On the other side, Payson 7 of 21, 33%, 4 of 12 from the arc, 2 more threes, shooting 25% there, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Each team shooting 50%. Payson in the first half, Lane Barker and Nolan Sparks lead the way with 6 points apiece. Blake Swartz with 4 in the first half, 5 for Wyatt Nyson, 2 for Brody Deeker, free throws late in the first quarter, and they're scoring. On the other side, 9 points for Drew Marr, just a point away from double figures, 6 for Bryson Shotzik, 1 point for Griffin McClure from the free throw line, 3 points for Braden Kinney, and 2 from Levi Hoagland. Hoagland with 4 boards on the Porta side leads the way there. 23-22, Porta with the lead in the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll tell you more when we come back after these.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saukee Rewards debit card. Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Welcome back to Voschel Gymnasium. Site of the 2023 Saukee Turkey Tourney. 23-22 the lead for Porta-A Central on top of Payson Seymour here at the halftime break. Should be Payson Seymour basketball to start the second half of play. And they'll send to the court Schwartz, Barker, Deeker, Sparks, and Nyson. On the other side for Porta, it's McClure, Marr, Hoagland, Dale, and Mahoney.
No jump balls no held balls any other time in the first half. Each team got the possession once.
Nyson with it on the left wing as we're underway. To Schwartz right side, sets up for a three off the mark. Rebound run down by Drew Marr for Porta.
McClure, his fourth.
Well, that is McClure. He and Marr look a lot alike.
A whole lot.
They do.
Especially if you look at the
a
back of their head. Yeah, Andy wears number 11. That's the key giveaway. He'll drive in, pull up a little jump shot, drew some contact, got it to go anyway. And he has another two to make it 25-22.
He's got 11.
Thought he was the first man in double figures. Here's Nyson, right side. Deeker drives in, misses the bunny. Rebound pulled down by Dale. Dale wants to push the pace into the front court. Kicks to the corner. McClure feeds the post. Hoagland leans back, won't go. Rebound tip comes down to Schwartz for the blue-clad Indians. Blake Schwartz going to bully his way in. Gets to the rim. Shot no good. Foul, but he'll shoot a pair.
That was punishment on the foul, though, because McClure took most of the beating. His first foul, first team foul of the third quarter. Schwartz to the free throw line. Blake has 3 points on the night. Missed that last three. Pretty bad for him. He's usually gets hot and could really drain it. His first free throw of these two is no good.
Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Swartz 1 for 3 from the charity stripe now. Now 2 for 4. Has 4 points.
That gets the Seymour Indians their first point of the second half.
Mr. Sherrill, former nighttime custodian, enjoying the game with a little popcorn. If I was him, I'd spill it.
So, hey, I don't think so. I bet you he knows the
He'd pick it up.
joys of cleaning up popcorn as much as anyone.
He's a good one.
He'll probably stay after and help pick up trash.
It's not a lot of joy. Dale with it on the right side as Payson's set up in a zone here. Middle of the zone, Hoagland at the high post. Kicks to Dale. Dale with the 3, no good. Rebound tipped around, run down by Barker for Payson Seymour.
His first board of the day.
Deeker to Sparks into the front court. Gets to the rim. Shot no good. Foul though by Hoagland. This will be a big foul for Porta.
Hoagland's second. Team second.
But he's got 2. Mahoney's got 2. That means the next one, either one of them, Jack, you'd expect one or the other to go to the bench.
Payson already in some foul trouble. Sparks to the free throw line, has 6 points. First time at the charity stripe. Payson on the night, 5 of 10 from there. First one is up and good.
So Sparks play a lot as a freshman a year ago.
Trying to give us our third tie of the night. 25-24 Porta, 6:27 left in the half. PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Second one, tie, good. He's got 8.
And a foul on Schwartz on the rebound.
That's big because that's his third. First team foul the third quarter.
So count it.
Ouch.
And then a foul. A quick foul, too.
Tied at 25.
It was a drive-by fouling, it looked like that time.
Like an Amish drive-by.
Here's a steal on the play by Barker, and then he's fouled by Dale.
Yeah, he's taken right into the boards that time. Dale picks up his second. Third team foul already in the third quarter. Into the ball game comes Brady Kinney. He'll sit down Hoagland.
Saw Kinney some in the first half, not nearly the height that Hoagland has.
Now Payson trying to give us our 4th lead change of the night.
Right side with a Deeker into the corner. Barker trying to get hot from 3 as Payson. They have not been able to do so to this point, and the rebound down to Mahoney.
His third board, first one on the defensive side.
Out top with it is Dale. 5:55 to play in the third. Tied at 25 of the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. In the middle, Marr, turnaround shot, rinse and repeat.
He gets it down there, you're in trouble. He's got 13.
He's got that 10-foot jump shot down pretty well, I'd say.
They're no bigger than he is.
Here's Deeker with a step-back tray, no good. Kinney skies high for the board.
His first board of the night. Shooting for their biggest lead if they can make a 3.
Freddie Kinney has it into the front court to Keegan Dale. Back of the corner, Kinney. Dale up top. They're kind of daring him to shoot it. And a kick by Schwartz. It will be ball out of bounds too. The Blue Jays.
They apparently didn't hear you broadcast the second half of the season with downtown Keegandale.
He got hot in that Winchester tournament and was a big-time difference maker.
We thought there was going to be T-shirts made.
Dale with it out near the volleyball spike line. 5:09 to play in the third period. A 2-point lead and the basketball for the Blue Jays. Here's McClure. Kicks to the wing, Mahoney. Over to Dale. Dale, eyed the 3. Gets it to Marr. Marr knifes the lane. Runner up high glass. And good for 2 more.
15 for him now. Ties their biggest lead of the night.
He's got a quick first step, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Pass to the wing to Nyson. Nyson, biggest guy on the playground this time, and gets to the rim and scores 2.
Nice body control. He's got 7.
He says, here, let me hold the ball up in the air, little fella. You can't touch it. Dale with it into the front court.
I liked how they used to put their hand on my forehead and keep me away.
Here's a pull-up shot. Drew Marr, he was caught between a pass and a shot. He says, put it up, and it's good. Give one of those little MJs. Huh? Shoulder shrugs on the way back.
Been my mom.
Here's a drive in by Deeker trying to answer. No good. Rebound Kinney, his second of the second half.
Shot selection not good right now for Payson.
McClure with it left side. Marr says, let me get to the high post here. They've done a really nice job of finding that hole in the zone and exposing it, and Marr's done a nice job of knocking that shot down.
Said I watched Roberts do this last year. I think I can do it. I'm just 80, 90 pounds less.
Yeah, not 6'4", yeah. Now Marr has the ball on the bounce out top. 3:47 to play in the third.
Was he the quarterback of the football team?
Marr was, yes.
Marr.
Smart kid.
Yep.
His grandma was a great school teacher.
Dribble drive in, they get it to Mahoney. Going to go to work underneath. Spins, glass, good.
Mahoney's second bucket of the night. He's got 4, biggest lead right now.
Deeker pushes the pace the other way and draws a foul on Mahoney.
That'll be his third.
Mahoney's going to pick up the foul, his third, team fourth of the third quarter with 3:23 left. Mahoney heading over to see his coach. He'll sit down. Taraski back in. On the other side, Nicholas Boone, who waited for quite a while to get to come into the game. 2 shots after this for Payson the rest of the quarter.
From the free throw line, yep.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, I didn't know if we were just going to only allot them so many shots for the third quarter.
Well,
Sorry.
you know these rule changes.
2 shots left for the quarter. That's all you get.
Shot it too many times. Here's a pull-up shot, no good by Boone, and the rebound down on the offensive side to Swartz. He'll pull back for a 3. It's way off. And Kenny with the board, his third. To Marr. Under 3 minutes to play in this third period. 6-point lead and the basketball for the Blue Jays, shooting for their largest lead of the night. Free throw line, Kenny, a little
he tried to travel.
Razzle-dazzle, kind of a hopscotch move that time, it looked like. A 1 and a 2. McClure with it out of the bounce. Works it left side to Kenny.
I forgot how hard bleachers are.
Yeah.
Woo.
At top, Keegan Dale. Dribble drive, kicks to the wing, Kenny. Kenny fakes, little rocker step drive, floater up left hand, good. Kenny with 2.
He's got 5.
And we get a timeout on the court by this Payson Seymour squad. Timeout brought to you by Adams Fiber. Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair service? Call Adams Experts at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We're back after this.
This is Colt Mixer from Mitchell Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI Grain Bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
Timeout was taken by Payson Seymour as they have seen this squad from Port-A Central build their biggest lead of the night, Jack.
Yeah, and it's been about shot selection for Payson not being good ones. They just were throwing the ball towards the rim.
What are they shooting from 3 in this game?
They are 4 of 16.
25%, probably better than what a gas fan on the rebound. We're getting over the back call here on one of the Indians. That's going to be Boone.
Boone's going to pick up his first, second team foul of the third quarter. 4 on Porta, but they've got the basketball and an 8-point lead, shooting for the double-digit lead. Full court pressure by Payson now in the man-to-man.
Into the front court, Kenny. Works it out top to McClure. He's played a lot of minutes in this game, as Griffin McClure.
Not a starter tonight, but he's had valuable minutes.
Kenny with it on the left side. Over to Marr. Puts it on the deck. 1:38 to play in the third. 8-point lead and good patience here by the Porta Blue Jays. Dribble drive in by McClure. Kicks to Shotzik. Shotzik drives back to McClure in the corner. A little 2-man game there. Now McClure pulls it back out top. A little reset. Shotzik takes a glance up at the clock as he gets the pass. Around the horn it goes to Marr, leading scorer for either squad here tonight. Drives, kicks out top. 3-point shot, McClure, no good. Rebound fought for. Taraski trying to corral it. They'll say it's off of him and out of bounds.
Nobody could get that rebound. Hoagland back into the game now. Taraski will sit down. He was fighting for it.
He's a scrappy guy.
Hey, every time down the court, you need to have Marr touch the ball once or twice if you're this Porta squad, though. He really makes a lot of things happen.
Plus it gets it to the middle of that zone and opens things up on the outside for your other shooters.
Payson hadn't set a lot of picks tonight like they normally do in their offense.
Here's Nyson, drives in, gets to the rim, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it on the deck, and one.
We'll have the Band-Aid after the bucket for the first time tonight. Nyson makes the shot. Foul will go against Marr, his second, team foul number 5. But the one shot after is Nison's made his 9th point. 35-29 the score now. And he'll try to make it a 5-point game. Free throw up is no good. Rebound comes off the other way to Hoagland.
Hoagland with the board. 40 seconds to play in this third period.
Hoagland's got a handful of rebounds on the night.
Shot seek into the front court. Drives in. Little floater up. Kiss off the window and in for 2.
Give him 8.
37-29. 30 ticks to play in the third.
Ties the 8-point lead. Their biggest of the night.
Nyson with it. Works toward the right wing. Hands to Sparks. Sparks kicks to the corner and Schwartz. He'll put it on the deck, finds an opening, gets to the right side of the rim and scores 2 more. And we'll get a timeout here taken by Payson Seymour. This break in the game brought to you by Adams Network. Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair service? Adams Experts is your go-to when computers go down. 217-214-3423.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
14.7 seconds to play. Timeout was taken by Payson Seymour to set up their full court pressure, it appears here. Down 37-33 the score. Into the front court, Marr has it stripped away, loose on the court, held up. It'll be Porta basketball on the alternating possession arrow.
No turnover. 8 in the game on Porta, 6 on Payson. None in the second half. Even though their lead or their deficit has grown in the second half.
8.3 seconds to play in the third. Marr to inbound. Inbounds pass is tipped and goes out of bounds. It was touched, and we're going to get a timeout taken here by PORTA-A Central. If you want reliable and worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you, Adams Fiber is your local expert. They provide the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. We're back after this.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
6.6 seconds to play in the third. Jack tells us that it's 37-31. We'll trust him for a moment.
That's what the board says. I could be wrong and they could be wrong, and you might be right.
It's usually how it happens.
Not often that way.
Just most of the time, that's right. Timeout was taken by Porta, was their first of the contest. 5 seconds to play. Ball comes left side. Marr kicks to the wing, shots it. Good look 3, too long. And we've played 3 quarters. After 3 quarters of action, it's the Porta-A Blue Jays 37, the Payson Seymour Indians 31. Back with you after this.
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
It's watching out for you.
And every 90 days you get an update on it, so the peace of mind of that's very nice.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Fourth quarter action now, 37-31. The lead for Porta-A Central on top of Payson. Payson has the ball to start the fourth.
Well, Porta was 16 of 31, just a little over 50%, 2 of 10 from the arc, and they're 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Payson 10 of 33 and 4 of 16, 7 of 14 from the arc, or free throw line.
Here's a 3-point shot put up and no good by Landon Gooding. Rebound fought for, and coming out of the scrum is Shotzik for Porta, and then he'll draw a foul as he takes the ball down the court.
Okay, who's the foul on?
Number 1.
So that's going to go on Jordan Martin.
Yes.
His first. Team first to the fourth quarter.
And ball out of bounds here for Port-A. Leading by 6 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Just underway in the final quarter of this contest.
Stephen Price was an assistant at New Berlin under Blake Lucas, one of the finest around.
Here's a tip and a steal. Number 9 by the Blue Jays, but the first in a while.
Only their second in the second half. Payson hadn't committed one.
There's a ball out top. Finds the hands of Gooding. Works it to Deeker on the right side. We also see Ransom Zinley in for the first time. He's got the ball on the wing. Works off of a screen from Martin. Shot blocked and the rebound loose. It'll be a ball coming out of there in Drew Marr's hands. Gets it to McClure. Ball never stopped long enough to get a held possession. So they just said play on. Mahoney with it on the wing. Good quick pass down low to Marr. Turnaround shot, and his shooting percentage tonight, Jack, is lights out.
He's got 19. Ties the biggest lead of the night for the third time.
8-point advantage. Interesting not to see either Nyson or Schwartz to start the quarter, or Barker. Now Deeker tries to drive in, and he's fouled.
That will go on Hoagland. That'll be his third. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Free throws to be shot by Brody Deeker. He has 2 points, both from the charity stripe. Just 7 of 14 for his squad on the evening. 39-31 Porta. 6:30 left in regulation. First one good by Deeker. He's got 3.
Atlanta Express, they offer walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. They see patients ages 18 months and older. No appointment necessary. AtlantaHospital.org is where you can learn more.
Deeker perfect from the free throw line. Makes them both.
39-33, cuts it down to a 6-point lead with 6:30 to play. Marr with it. Into the front court, finds himself in a double team, and a timeout is going to be taken here by the Blue Jays. This break of the action brought to you by Adams Fiber, your local service provider for the ultimate internet experience with Wi-Fi 6 and internet packages with speeds up to 1 gigabit. Visit followthefiber.net to sign up today. Back after this.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
6 minutes, 22 seconds to play in the contest. Timeout was taken as Marr had found himself into a double team, and Coach Price uses the timeout to get his man out of a troubling spot. 6:15 to play, a 6-point lead, and the possession here for Port-A. Payson's kind of sitting back in that zone. If you're Porta, you don't have to be in too terribly much of a hurry here, do you?
6-point lead with 6 minutes left.
Here's McClure, drives in, kicks to the short corner in Mahoney. He'll put it on the floor, drive inside, stripped on the way up, ball out of bounds, last touched by Deeker. It stays with Porta.
I called that a block shot. He brought it down, and they put a hand on it as he tried to take it up.
5:52 left. And bounce pass comes to McClure. Quick launch, 3, no good. Rebound down to Hoagland on the offensive side.
Fourth offensive board for Hoagland on the night. He's got 7 total.
Carrick with the ball. Throw it out top to McClure. And the Marr turnaround shot. Guess what? It's good again.
21 for that young man.
And the lead is 8. Here's Schwartz trying to find the mark from behind the arc, and does.
First time he's done that on the evening. He's got 9.
But if you know anything about Schwartz, once he sees one go in, you can see about 6 in a hurry. It's only a 5-point game with 5:13 to play on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Runs in the family. I think their mom must have been a good shooter.
Here's Mahoney, down low to Hoagland. Going to go to work. Back to Mahoney. Catches, turns, shoots, and scores. Good balance by that young man.
Yeah, good stroke. He's got 6 on the night.
And the lead is back out to 7. Right side with it is Deeker for a 3, and here come the Indians.
Give him 7.
43-39.
You make 2, I make 3. We get closer now, 4-point game.
Payson, he'd like to get a stop, though. Here's a pass down to Mahoney. Pass was a little wide. And now is it stripped and stolen away by Nyson. Turnover number 10. Into the front court, Barker for a 3. Right side, no good. Rebound down to Schwartz. Out top, Deeker. He puts it on the deck, drives inside, out of control. Ball knocked loose, runs it back down, and they'll call a man out of bounds who touched the ball from Porta. So it stays with Payson Seymour underneath.
Mahoney sits down for a bit. Also sitting down is Carrick.
4:14 left. Payson trying to cut it closer here, down by 4. Schwartz, step back, 3, no good. Only man who went after a rebound there was Blake Schwartz, and he gets the putback to cut it down to a 2-point game.
Double digits with 11. Closest they've been since halftime.
Halfway home in this 4th quarter. Here's a pass stolen away by Deeker. Deeker on the run into the front court. Works it on the right side. Deeker, 3, no good. Kinney with the rebound for the Blue Jays.
Nice job by Kinney on the position that time.
McClure brings it across. Has it knocked away from behind, stolen away. Into the front court, Schwartz to Nyson. Nyson to the window, and this game's tied at 43. Knotted up here. And what a 6 or 7 point lead evaporated in a hurry.
41-33 at one time.
Thought even an 8-point lead evaporated in a hurry for this Blue Jays squad.
All about
left.
turnovers. 4 of those have happened in the last couple of minutes.
3:03 to play. Game tied at 43 points apiece.
When Payson got them sped up, they had problems. Right now, playing in that zone, they're not speeding anybody up.
Little pitch and catch out front. McClure and Kinney. McClure gets it back. He launches a deep 3, no good, and Nyson gets the board. A chance to retake the lead for Payson Seymour. Pushes the pace, has the ball knocked away. Kinney trying to run down but steal. Can't secure it. Good hustle, but it will be Payson Seymour. Ball out of bounds on the sideline.
Mahoney got the rest. Karatsky sits down. Mahoney back in to stabilize things. Also sitting down is Brady Kinney, who did a nice job for his squad. But Payson trying to give us our 4th lead change.
2:36 to play. Deeker with it at the free throw line. In the corner it goes to Schwartz. They're right up in his grill. Don't want him to get free for a 3 again.
Mar's not tall, but he's long, so he gives Schwartz a little trouble.
Dribble drive in. Schwartz leans back, won't go. Mahoney with the block and the board. He turned away Schwartz that time. Schatzy feeds Mahoney in the post. Goes to work. Patient, off the window and in for 2.
Did a nice job creating space. He's got 8.
45-43, lead back to 2 with 2 minutes to play.
Mahoney played like a leader there, did he not?
Here's Nyson. He's grabbed on the floor by Hoagland and foul.
Hoagland will pick up his 4th foul. That's the 2nd of the 4th quarter. Just 1 on Payson.
Ball out of bounds on the baseline here for the blue-clad Indians. 1:56 to play. Nyson gets it in the corner. A little pick and roll action with Schwartz. Schwartz now with it. Puts it on the deck. Looking for Nyson underneath the Hoagland. He's got those fouls. Can't foul again here. But he does a nice job to hold his own defensively and deny the move by Nyson. 1:37 left. I like the idea, though. You're trying to go right at Hoagland, see if he can pick up that 4th foul. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound loose on the court, and Marr comes away with it for Porta. A 2-point lead and the basketball with 1:22 left. McClure on the dribble against Barker. Still on the bounce. Gets it out near the half-court line. Now they'll come out and foul as Barker picks up the reach.
Picks up his first, second team foul of the quarter.
And we're going to get a timeout on the court. This timeout is brought to you by Adams Network. If you want reliable and worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you, it's Adams Fiber ready to serve you. Follow thefiber.net to learn more.
We can't finish the toys.
I know exactly where to go.
It's a Christmas emergency!
I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Porta will have the basketball coming out of the timeout that was taken by Payson Seymour, John tells us. Up by 2. Inbounds pass comes to Marr. He's open under the basket, a little up and under and in for 2.
23 for him.
Nicely designed play out of the timeout. 2 more for the Blue Jays. They lead by 4, and then a reach and foul by Kinney will stop the clock.
His first, team third.
Under a minute to play, 59.4 seconds. Porta's got a 4-point lead. Payson's got the basketball.
Porta 6 of 10 from the free throw line.
Barker and Sparks come back in for Payson Seymour.
That new rule, though, you don't miss the front end of a 1-and-1 anymore.
Here's a 3. Barker on the way, no good. Rebound loose, comes down to Deeker. He'll put it up from 6, gets it to go. 47-45.
Give him 9.
And not a timeout.
No timeout. He thought he saw him call a timeout, and he did not.
So no timeout, just ball out of bounds in the backcourt for Porta.
Tim Crumwood, he just thought he needed a timeout.
Tim needed a breather.
I would rather you miss it that way than the other way.
39 seconds left. McClure brings it into the front court on a pass to Marr. Over on the right wing, they get it to Kinney. 29 seconds to play. Payson still got some fouls. They're going to put him at the free throw line, and they'll come out and foul Schatzik. Only the 3rd team foul.
It's on Nyson. Nyson will pick up his third team foul.
And we've got another break of the action. If you're looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair service, Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423. Back after this.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
24 seconds to play, 47-45 the score on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Ball to bounce to Porta-A Central, clinging to a 2-point lead.
3 team fouls each way here in the fourth quarter. That new rule. Better find Marr.
And bounce pass to Marr in the backcourt. He'll be fouled by Martin.
Martin second, team fourth. Marr's not like the guy I'd want to foul now, but he's the guy that's going to have the ball most of the time.
Kinney will be the man to inbound. 22.2 seconds left. Inbounds goes to Marr in the backcourt. Martin is going to foul him, and 2 shots with 19.6 seconds to play.
6 of 10 from the free throw line is Porta. Here comes a new line change for Payson Seymour after the first free throw by Marr. 47-45, Porta with the lead, 19.6 seconds left in regulation. Porta's led the whole second half except for the 45-point tie. First one by Marv is good. Giving 24 on the night. He can make it a 2-possession game with this one. Into the game, Karatsky's going to come.
Marv very well could be the front runner for the player of the game.
I'd say he's riding the top horse right now.
Odds on favorite?
24 points, 4 boards. Chance to make it a 2-possession game. Marv's second is good.
4-point game with 19.6 seconds left. Inbounds pass nearly stolen by Bryson Schatzik. Knocked out of bounds with 17.7 seconds to play.
Payson needs a big 3 here.
Bounce pass comes to Nyson. Nyson on the right side, Schwartz, deep 3, just what the doctor ordered. 3 with 12.3 seconds left. We'll keep it right here.
49-48, Porta. Payson can't have many timeouts left.
They've got 1 remaining, 2 left for Porta-A.
Young coach from Porta and Steve Price got his bunch together here. He's got their full attention, I will say. On the other side, Coach Dashinsky not only has his team's full support and attention, but he's got his sister about 2 rows up, Mrs. Apps, giving him advice, I think, too.
Kind of surprised the high school game hasn't gone to what the college game went to, where you have to call those first 2 timeouts in the first half or you lose them.
I don't know. I wish they'd advanced the ball on a timeout. Does that count?
A lot of people waiting to come in, I know that. That's good.
12.3 seconds to play. 49-48, Porta-A lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Any foul by Payson will be a 2-shot foul the other way. Once again, you better know where Marv's at. There he goes.
Everybody goes deep. Now McClure comes back for the ball, and he'll be fouled with 10.6 seconds to play.
Martin tried to get the foul. Let's see if he succeeded.
He did.
His 4th. Back to the free throw line. Drew Marr, the money man. Oh, no, my mistake. Griffin McClure.
His twin.
McClure is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. 8 of 12 from there tonight. 10.6 seconds left. Cannot make it a 2-possession game if he makes them both. First one is up and good by McClure. He'll get another.
Changes both ways, including Blake Schwartz coming back into the game. Nolan Sparks is back in. Lane Barker's in the game. They've got their 3-point shooters out there. McClure going to be all by his lonesome at this end of the court as he shoots this free throw to try to make it a 3-point game.
He has 2 points on the night, both from the charity stripe, 2 for 3 from there. Second one up is good.
3-point game, 51-48. Deeker into the front court, 10 seconds left. Works it on the right side to Schwartz, trying to get free. And he's fouled, just the 14th foul, so no free throws yet.
Pretty smart, though. Even if they foul him here, it would be a 2-shot foul, not a 3. Now
5 seconds to play.
Come back like that old Earl used to be.
And Payson's going to call their final time out of this contest. If you're looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair service, call Adams Experts, 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. It's Adams Experts. Back after this.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
5 seconds left, 51-48. Payson now is out of timeouts and down by 3. See what Tyler Dashinsky's drawn up on the sideline here. Nyson to inbound, gets it out top to Sparks. Sparks a dribble, right back to Nyson. Nyson puts it on the deck. Fade away 3 on the way, back iron, no good. Buzzer sounds and a win for the Porta-A Blue Jays, 51-48. We take you to the postgame show presented by Blessing Health System with final stats. We'll also name our player of the game next on Central Illinois Sports.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Welcome back on the postgame show presented by Blessing Health System with locations throughout the region. Blessing Health is here to serve your family with walk-in care, specialty care, primary care, and emergency medicine. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. Final of this contest, a dandy opener. PORTA-A survives a last-second three by Payson Seymour, and they win this one 51-48.
Porta led 14-13 after 1, 23-22 at half, 37-31 after 3, 51-48 the final. Tied at 13, 20, 23, and 43, 3 lead changes in the ball game. Porta led, or except for that 45-45 tie throughout the entire second half. They were 21 of 40, just over 50%, 2 of 13 from the arc, 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Payson on the other side, 16 of 47, 7 of 23 from the arc, and 9 of 16 from the free throw line. Payson led by Blake Swartz with 14, Brody Deeker, Wyatt Nyson, 9 apiece, 6 for Lane Barker, and 8 for Nolan Sparks. On the other side, Drew Marr had 25 points on the night to go with 4 boards, 8 for Bryson Chotzig, 3 points for Griffin McClure, 5 points Brady Kinney, 2 for Levi Hoagland, but he added 7 boards on the night. And Mahoney had 8 points all in the second half.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the night from Drew Marr? 25 points for the junior, helping lead his squad to a 51-48 win over the Payson Seymour Indians. Again, Porta with a victory by 3, 51-48. A brief break here on Central Illinois Sports. We're back with Pittsfield and Liberty in just a while. Live on YouTube with Central Illinois Sports.